one of multiple Eastern Illinois guys on this team. Was that something that you guys all planned, or did it just by happenstance? That's how it worked out.
No, it's definitely one of those things that just happened. It was already written before we knew for sure. Like, me and Colin actually came on our visit together. He committed before me, so there's a little pressure there. But and then Tim came a couple days after us and visited, and we all just kind of talked. And I was actually on another visit whenever them guys was hitting me up like, "Hey man, we about to become Salukis," and I was ready to enjoy the holiday time with my family, and SIU felt like home, and it had everything I was looking for in a program. So
What specifically in the program did you like, outside of just the familiarity with some teammates that you knew? What was it about the program on your visit that really stood out?
I would say for me, a lot of my options was in the MVC. So, it's the best FCS conference in the country. So it was for my role on the team. It's offense. You talk about guys like Coach Warner and DJ Davis that came through and set records here, and then the legends here, and just seeing how they were using the offense and how Coach Hill um, operates his offense and all the different weapons we have, and then also how stable and the foundation of the offense. Like, I feel like I was walking into a nice identity and somewhere that we could take off and go to the moon.
You had personal success at Eastern Illinois. You put up a lot of really good numbers. What are ways that you feel you can translate that here and make an impact for the Salute?
I'll say that it'd be a lot more one-on-one battles here. When you talk about the weapons we have here in the receiving room, we talked about that. A quarterback that's probably gonna go down as the best quarterback in SIU history, stat-wise and play-wise, and in the backfield, just a lot of different weapons. So it's not like if I'm back there, hey, let's stop the run, or if I line up a receiver that I'm gonna get the ball. It's just like, hey, we just gotta account for everybody. So I win my one-on-one battles. There's no telling what will happen.
Nick talked about it on the first day, Nick Baker, that is, of look, he's got all those records, but the one thing he really wants to do is win a championship because that's a team accomplishment for you. I mentioned you've had success individually. How much of this move is I want to go somewhere with a chance to really accomplish something as a group, as a team?
No, it was definitely that was one of the things. The transfer portal is it's a touchy situation, but mine was really just I had 2 seasons left, and I've been through the rebuilding process, and I was ready to win. And coming here, Bate coming back for another year, and seeing the guys that were here, and seeing how close they were, seeing the playoff appearances here. Man, I just seen how close we were, and I just knew with a person like me and the other guys that came in, like Vincent Davis and everything, man, it's just we so close, and we're gonna take a lot of people by surprise once we get this ball rolling, starting September 2nd.
You mentioned Vincent. I mean, there's so many guys you can run through in terms of the ability of the offense. What is the ability of this offense, Jaelin?
Explosive. I say that's the word. That was one thing that caught me off guard last year. They said the running back room had 8 explosives. I come here and I see guys like Romir and Justin and LaShawn, and I'm like, man, we could all have 8 a game. So it's just like, and like you said, VD, like that's my roommate. We sat down and we talk about it all the time. Like so many different weapons. There might be times we only touch the ball 5, 6, 7, 8 times, and no telling what our stats would look like because we're so explosive, and there's so many different ways for us to touch the ball, versatility.
What do you enjoy most about Coach Warner and DJ? I mean, they have those two guys you touched up on. I mean, their accolades are all over the record book here, but just in terms of their one-on-one coaching style, what do you like and how they've helped you so far in camp?
I'd say the relatability. They could relate, especially DJ playing under Coach Hill, getting recruited by Coach Warner, the way they used him and the success he had. And then also, like I said, Coach Warner's success. And, you look at me, I might not look like a running back, but neither did them guys totally. I mean, DJ did. But just, it's not about the size, but it's about the heart, and the skill set and what you bring to the table and how good of a football player you are. And just learning from those guys that was able to come here and do it once before me, and it'd be a blessing to touch the numbers and the standards that they touch.